Tyler glared at him. Man, and here I thought you were good at getting people in bed, one of Tyler's friends said. Shut up, Tyler snapped. Just so you know, Tyler, the only people who would want to date with you are those who are desperate, those who just like having sex like you do, or those who don't you. And just so you know, you'll never manage to get me to go out with you again, Yugi said. He started to walk off. Excuse me if that sentence seemed a little fragmented, that's how it's written. Tyler glared after him, pissed off that everyone knew he had lied about getting Yugi to have sex with him, as well as knowing that he'd never had the chance to try and get Yugi into his bed again. Thanks for explaining what we've just figured out through dialogue. Yugi stopped and turned back around. By the way, Tyler, if you ever say anything like this again, or try anything like taking advantage of me again, I'll break your jaw again, Yugi said. He then walked off along with his friends. Man, Tyler, that was, one of his friends started. Oh, shut up, Tyler snapped, extremely pissed. Way to go, Yugi. That was awesome, Mokuba said. Yeah, you really told Tyler off, Joey added. He pissed me off, and I didn't like the fact that Tyler made up those lies, Yugi said. Yeah, and the fact that he seemed to try to rape me. It was clear that he was still upset. I thought you were going to hit him again, Haber said. No, he's not worth me breaking my other hand, Yugi said. It would be worth it for me to break my hand on his face, Yami growled. Yami, take it easy. Given the fact that I just humiliated him in front of the entire school, I don't think Tyler is going to try anything anytime soon, Yugi said. And if he does? Ryu asked. I'm killing him, Yami answered. Everyone knew that there was no way anyone was going to stop Yami from killing Tyler for this. It didn't take long for the entire school to start talking about the fact that Tyler had lied about having sex with Yugi. Joey snickered. I'm glad that Tyler got what was coming to him. It's about time that someone put him in his place, Joey said. And it was so much fun to watch, Marek said with a smirk. Well, Tyler had better start backing off, Yami said. The group was walking down the hall, heading for their next class. So, are we doing anything after school? Tristan asked. Hey! The group turned and saw Tyler and his friends walking towards him. Great, a group of 5 Neanderthals, Taya muttered. What do you want, Tyler? Atomu asked. Yes, haven't you had enough humiliation for one day? Seto added. Tyler glared at them before he turned his attention to Yugi. You humiliated me in front of the entire school, Tyler hissed. Well, you lied your ass off about me and could have ruined my reputation by lying about us having sex, so I'd say we're even, Yugi said. You little... Tyler started, reaching for Yugi. Yami grabbed Tyler's arm and pushed him back. Back off, Yami growled. He had had enough of Tyler. Why? So you can fuck him? Tyler asked. Wow, Tyler does seem to be the F-bomb dispensing master of this fanfic. You know, that's none of your business, but we don't have sex, Tyler. No one here has a relationship based off sex like you, Yami said. You think I'm just going to let him get away with humiliating me? Tyler said. You don't have a choice, Haber said. Why you? Tyler started. If you want to fight, bring it on, Yami said. Go ahead on. Gladly, Tyler said. Before a fight could start, Yugi stopped it. Yami, don't, Yugi said. Yugi, I'm sick of this guy, and I'm not putting up with it anymore, Yami said. Yeah, stay out of it, Tyler said. Tyler, now I don't give a damn if Yami kicks your ass or not. All I'm suggesting is that you don't do it in school, Yugi said. Yami knew what Yugi was doing. Yugi didn't want Yami to get suspended from school for fighting, so Yugi was getting Yami to have the fight elsewhere. Meet at the park near here after school. We'll settle this then, Yami said, looking at Tyler. Gladly, Tyler said before walking off with his friends. We'll help you out if the other 5 try to get involved with this, Joey said. Thanks, Yami said. I thought that you were going to stop him from fighting Tyler, Haber said, looking over at his brother. I just didn't want him to get in trouble for fighting at school, Yugi said. Well, I won't now, Yami said. Well, I guess we do have something that we have to do after school now, Bakura said, answering Tristan's earlier question. After school, the group of friends headed for the park. I so hope the rest of them get involved, Joey said. He was itching to get involved in the fight. It'll just be satisfying for me to finally kick Tyler's ass, Yami said. The group arrived in the park. I wonder where they are, Yami said. I'm sure Tyler will show up. I get the feeling that he wants this fight just as much as you want it, Atomu said. It wasn't long before Tyler and his 4 friends showed up. So, are we going to do this? Tyler asked. I wouldn't be here otherwise, Yami said. Tyler's friends stepped up. So, you have your friends backing you up. Too afraid to fight me alone? Yami taunted. Tyler growled. I can take you on without help. They just want to fight, Tyler said. Fine, then 4 of my friends will help me, Yami said. Immediately, Atamu, Bakura, Marek, and Joey stepped up. Fine by me, Tyler said. The fight then started. Not that it was much of a fight. It took less than 2 minutes for the 5 to take down Tyler and his friends. Tyler, you couldn't take me even if all 4 of your friends helped you, Yami said. Tyler groaned, looking up at Yami. Yami knelt down in front of Tyler. If you ever come near Yugi again, or come onto him again, I can assure you that I'll do a lot worse than what I did this much around. Leave Yugi alone. Understand? Yami asked. Cuts to Vegeta going, and if you do that again, I'm going to crush you like a grape in the palm of my hand, you understand? Tyler nodded. Good, Yami said. He turned. The 5 walked back over to their friends. Well, I'd say that these guys got what was coming to them. They're beaten and bruised from that fight. Seems fair, Taya said. Come on, let's get out of here, Yami said. The group walked off, leaving the 5 to struggle to get up. That night, Yugi and Yami were in their room. Yami, you're not going to fight with Tyler anymore, are you? Yugi asked. Not unless he starts to mess with you again, Yami said. That's the best that I can hope for, isn't it? Yugi asked. Yep, Yami answered. Yugi sighed. Well, if that's the best I can hope for, then I'm just going to have to deal with it, Yugi said. I don't get into fights often. He's just done too much. He constantly came onto you before that school shooting. He took advantage of your memory loss to get you to date him. He tried to get you to sleep with him, and then he lied to the whole school about you two sleeping together. I just couldn't hold back, Yami said. Yeah, I know. I was there. I experienced it. You don't have to explain this to me. As long as you don't get into fights anymore, Yugi said. As long as they leave you alone, there won't be a problem with that, Yami said. Thank you, Yugi said. He then leaned forward and kissed Yami. Yami melted into the kiss. He was glad to be able to kiss Yugi again. Yugi broke the chaste kiss. I just don't want you to get in trouble, Yugi said. I won't, Yami assured him. Well, we might as well go to bed. We do have school tomorrow, Yugi said. School on a weekday? Oh, those crazy Americans. Yeah, although I very much doubt that Tyler and friends will be there, Yami said. Yugi smiled. I may not like fighting, except when I break people's jaws, but I have to admit that I'm glad you did. Maybe Tyler will leave me alone now, Yugi said. He's better. Is he? Wow. I'm surprised Yami knew that. Yami replied. The 2 then headed to bed. Author's note. Hope you liked it. Tyler probably won't have that much of a role in the story after this. Oh, but then we won't have douchey moments and swears. Next, not sure. Might have Yugi remembering a bit more. R&R.